Unfortunately, I'm starting off today with some bad news. Olympus is getting out of the camera business, and a division of Sony is buying up the pieces. Let's get into it.
Delivering informative capability-based reviews and tutorials on camera gear, filming techniques, and content creation.
Hi, I'm Simon, and this is The Ordinary Filmmaker. If you're new here, subscribe to get notification of new videos like this one as they come out so you won't miss any important news like this. And all the links to everything I talk about in this video, including gear discussed, are placed in the description down below. But just briefly before I get into today's important news, I'm still giving away this Canon 50mm f1.8 STM lens. The contest ends July 31st. If you'd like a chance to win, subscribe. That's it. I do have more details in the description down below. As I predicted earlier this year, we're seeing the first merger and acquisition, our first casualty of a contracting camera market that's been going on for many years. Olympus is exiting the camera business, selling their camera division to Japan Industrial Partners, a division of Sony. While Olympus had improved their cost structure, it continued to record operating losses for 3 consecutive fiscal years, up to the term ending in March 2020. No company can continue to operate with those losses, and with the current economic situation making things worse, it's unlikely that Olympus could have turned their operations around with 3 consecutive fiscal years in the hole and the biggest global economic downturn since the 1930s. The acquisition was the right move, but the unanswered question is, who's next? We've heard very little from Pentax. We've been getting minor updates from Pentax, and that's usually a sign that the end is near. Will Sony go for a merger and acquisition, or will they just file? It's hard to say. And Nikon is also struggling. Nikon's a smaller company, but they have stronger products. They're supposed to be coming out with the Z5 and the Z8. So we'll have to wait and see. Time will only tell. The one thing is for sure though, Sony and Canon are the 2 market leaders. Canon has made the decision to come out strong, aggressively controlling the news cycle in 2020. The market is watching. Everyone is waiting to see if the R5 has what is needed to recapture lost market share and solidify Canon as the market leader as it once was. Sony, who has also made great gains over the past 5 years, is also planning on refreshing their flagship Alpha line. It's a somber day seeing a once proud camera manufacturer exit the market. You may not be an Olympus fan, you may not even like their cameras, but this does affect you. It's one less competitor in the market. When we have fewer competitors, well, the guys that are still left around, they have less reason to really go out there and produce the best that they can. Now, this is a sign of a market in contraction, made much worse by the worst global economic downturn since the 1930s. Things will start to improve. Camera companies are starting to manufacture. We're supposed to be getting a lot of news this summer. We're getting news from Canon. We're getting news from Sony. Both companies are refreshing their flagship lines. We're also getting news from Panasonic, and Nikon's been very, very quiet. I've seen absolutely nothing in the rumors, so I'm really expecting we're going to hear something about the Z5 and the Z8, and who knows, maybe it'll all be around this July-August timeframe. I'm purely speculating on Nikon because there's been absolutely nothing. I checked again yesterday, and Zippo, nothing coming out of Nikon. But that's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe to have your chance to win this 50mm f1.8 lens. Thanks so much for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. All equipment used and notes are placed in the description box, show more box, or down arrow thingy next to the title on the mobile app.